It's finally happened. I've run out of space in my tax-sheltered accounts. The TFSA is full. The RRSP is full this year. Well, what do I do now? I want to keep investing, but I don't have any room in my TFSA or my RRSP. Welcome back, financial forecasters. We've run out of space in our tax-sheltered accounts, so now we're moving on to a non-registered tax account. I'll tell you what it means. I'll tell you the first thing I bought in it. I'm not excited about it, but I gotta grow up and be a big boy someday. And with that comes capital gains. So hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for coming back. Let's go. Non-registered account, here we go. All right, so the market has been soft. There has been great earnings. It's going down. NASDAQ's been weak. The QQQ has been weak. Like, what hasn't been weak? All the Russell 2000 small cap has been getting decimated. So I'm looking at my accounts and I know I have no cap space. I've been moving around some positions, consolidating, selling some other positions, moving it around to how I would like to see. But then I got to a point today and I was like, there's no more room left. I want to average down in some positions. I want to keep investing. It's only halfway through the year. It's not even halfway through the year yet. I'm not done. I want to keep investing. I want to keep my journey moving forwards, and I want to keep investing for you guys because I know you keep coming back and you want to know what's going on in the financial forecaster's portfolio. So I made the move and I knew I was going to have to. I started putting money into my personal account, otherwise known as a non-registered account, otherwise known as a cash account. And all this means is, unlike the TFSA, which you're not taxed on your earnings, unlike your RSP, where you're using pre-taxed money and you're not getting taxed until you take it out, now we're in the realm of the scariest words known to any investors: capital gains. Now, you might be thinking, what are capital gains? Like, if you've never dealt with capital gains, if you've always used your TFSA, you only use your RSP, most people don't have a non-registered account, so what are capital gains? Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you really quickly. If I have a $1,000 stock, all right, so you got a $1,000 stock, I'm gonna put that up right there. Let's say you make $1,000 on it, I'm gonna put that math right there. All right, so you got 1,000, you've made $1,000 off it. So you just wanna take your profit, your $1,000, and half it. So we're at $500. Your $500 then will be taxed at your tax rate for your income. And that's it. If you look in the Canadian tax code, there's nothing that says capital gains. But what it does is it adds your 50% to your, it adds 50% of your gain to your income, and then it's taxed at your marginal tax rate, and that's what happens. So I'm a long-term investor. If you guys out there, you're watching, you know that I buy stocks. I usually hold on to them for quite a while, and if I do end up closing up a position, it's usually after I've given a stock quite a lot of time to mature, or I've looked at it, I've researched it, and I know it's a long-term hold. But sometimes you need to sell, and with this, if I sell, I'll have to face capital gains. Now, what is also awesome is if you sell for a loss, let's say I exit out of a position because it's going south quick, then I can take a capital loss. I can carry that forward throughout the years. It's a bunch of tax mumbo jumbo. This is the last year I'm gonna get to go just to H&R Block to do my taxes. I'm gonna have to get an accountant this year. But again, I'm growing up. And you should always be growing up in your investment journey. Once you have over $100,000 invested, once you're dealing with capital gains, losses, tax loss harvesting, and all these funky new ways you're gonna need to save and spend money over the years, an accountant probably does make sense. So this year, I will have an accountant come tax time. I'm kind of excited. I feel kind of like an adult, so I'm excited. But here's the thing. I don't plan on making any capital gains this year. I'll tell you why. You're not getting hit with capital gains if you're holding long term until you sell, okay? So if you don't sell, you don't have to pay capital gains. When you do sell, you do have to pay capital gains. So again, having an accountant when you want to sell, it all has to do with your income, your RRSP, any deductions you make. There's a whole flurry of things that you as an investor probably don't know, but a tax expert will know. Definitely definitely advise an accountant, because they're going to know the best way that you can save money, protect your assets, protect your gains, and do all that legal, fandangling that the government makes you do to save your money. Okay, so dividends, because I like dividends. I have a giant dividend position in my RRSP and my TFSA. My strategy right now, which might change, I'm brand new to this. This is day one of this experiment in this new account. I'm gonna try to stay away from dividends. I'm gonna use the money that stacks up in my TFSA and my RSP with dividends, and I'm gonna put that money back into dividend stocks. But because now I'm making if I make dividends in this new non-tax sheltered account, those dividends will be taxed, and they'll be taxed at a great rate. Don't get me wrong, Canada and Ontario have a great dividend tax credit, and I could probably start to reap the rewards of that. But for now, I'm gonna focus on growth stocks, things here and there, and that's leading to the thing that I bought today. The reason I started this account, Banxa took a dip after news yesterday that they went over 1,000% total transaction value from last year, and Bitcoin and Ethereum has been on a tear, and this is a stock that I think when earnings report comes out, it's gonna be bangers. So I averaged down, I bought 200, just a little toe in the water. Wealthsimple allows you to put $250 instant deposit every 3 days. So I used my $250 instant deposit, bought 44 shares at $5.60, and I'm off to the races. I've got my new account going. I've got a video for you guys. Not much has been going on lately with the account other than losing money. You guys invested, you guys know any growth stock, any small cap stock you have has been getting hammered. Just hammered. Like it's been terrible. But you know what, guys? Move forward, long-term holds, patience. The market rewards patience. So that's the Financial Forecaster today, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Stay calm. This market is testing you. It's either gonna go up or down, but again, you're not taking it out for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Calm, relaxed, look towards the future. You guys got this. Financial Forecaster, guys, have a great day. Started my non-registered account, bought some Banxa. Let's go. Have a great day.